Rising out of the arid, hostile desert of the 7th century BC was Babylon, one of the most beautiful and powerful cities in the world. The city was so magnificent it was called the Gate of the Gods. The book Revelations of the Holy Bible described Babylon as a city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold, like precious stones and pearls. Such a description well deserved. There were grandiose places and temples ascending into the heavens. The temples were tall, shaped like pyramids, and built using techniques and never been used before. One huge temple rose 300 feet above the ground and is referred to the Bible as the Tower of Babel. And this is the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And as I read, I just spoke to you a little bit about Babylon. Now it's time to move on more into the Hanging Gardens. The second feature that enhanced the wonder and beauty of Babylon was built by Nebuchadnezzar. It was called the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. It is still listed as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Nebuchadnezzar reigned in Babylon from 605 BC to 562 BC and is credited with building much of Babylon. He not only built a magnificent wall and the Ishtar Gate and protected the city, but he also built temples and places. His most famous structure, however, was the Hanging Gardens, and here we are. Let's just pretend that I am King Nebuchadnezzar, and I have built the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. So there are 4 essential elements to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. That would be just small part down here. This small part, if I break into here, these are all slaves who are working to bring water back up to the surface. Well, I did not make any intentional water machines like screw pumps or chain pumps, but I didn't want to go too crazy into detail. That would take longer than the due date. And we only know about the Hanging Gardens because of the Greek Roman authors, most of whom visited Babylon long before it was gone. So the Hanging Gardens of Babylon was never actually found. They thought it was never actually found. We believe that it wasn't in Babylon. It was in different places that looked similar. So there was different Hanging Gardens found around the world that look similar, but they're way too far away. Like, they thought that the original Hanging Gardens was actually 350 miles north of the city back then in Mesopotamia called Nineveh. These writers, and I just told you about Greek and Roman authors who described it. These writers merely recorded stories, and this magnificent structure told by descendants by Babylonians. One Roman writer, however, actually saw the Hanging Gardens many years after it had been neglected and had declined in beauty. He wrote a description of the structure, and archaeologists have excavated ruins in the beauty. He wrote a description of the structure, and archaeologists have excavated ruins in the ancient city about 15 miles south of the modern-day Baghdad in Iraq that are consistent with that description. This leads many to believe that the Hanging Gardens of Babylon actually did exist. At first, people thought it was just a fairy tale, but people in the modern day, we've excavated ruins of what could have been the actual Hanging Gardens, looking quite similar to this one. So I've talked to you a little bit about history. Now it's time to quickly talk about how I built it. I started from the first base platform. Then I dug out the smoke. I made the water fountains and I put the water in the mud. Made the bridge, the staircase. After that, I made all of these plants surrounding it. Then the second compartment, these towers took probably like 20-30% of the time because I was thinking about what to do with them. And then there's this part. You would walk up all the way to the top. Well, here you go. Queen's where the queen would sit. And look at her magnificent beauty. And that would cover all for today in the hangars of Babylon. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And see y'all later. Bye bye. This is the forgery room. I'm going to give you a very quick look at it. There we go. The armory, a slightly better look at it. The cafeteria, slightly better look at it. With a little bit of modern day touch. A little bit look inside the night quarters. All the night quarters are the same, so I'm not going to bother getting the other ones. The king's quarters and the kings and queens quarters are both exactly the same, just different rooms. And yep, that is it. Like I said before, hope you guys enjoyed. Minecraft Warrior, signing out. Peace. Peace.